Hello everyone, welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. This is a very special reading that I have very spontaneously formulated, and I'm going to bring it for all signs now. This is going to be a premiere video, and I'm going to do it for all zodiac signs, and I will begin from Aries and then we will continue with the rest signs. So I'm going to follow the classical zodiac lineup. Now we have the soul truth and soul action. So we have soul truth and soul action. You can take this reading in a more of like a timeless format, but the time you watch it can also make sense to you. We are going to, by using this deck, we are going to bring first soul truth, and we are going to later encourage an action towards it, and we will do it with the major arcana symbolism. So excited, I have no idea what will come out of this, but we will do it for the first time. So it's an experimental reading in which we can find some important subjects with tarot, but the rest of the job here will be done with this oracle deck here. So we will also listen the oracle deck's guidance and what if the artists say as well. So I would like to begin this reading with Aries, and first we will ask the soul question, which is the soul truth, and then which is leading to the soul truth, and then we will offer a soul action for it. I will be interpreting the cards, but we will also take the guidance of this deck. So what is the soul truth and soul action for Aries? Okay, your soul truth, Aries: what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? So now this question will lead to the soul truth, okay? So that's why we need to ask first, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? So the oracle offers, are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? It asks, and it continues. When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Aries friends, all the answers you need lie within you, as the oracle says. And your soul action is breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. And for this, what archetype energy you can use? Let's see with the major arcana card. And I will now do my own magic. Okay. So, okay. So this was the question. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? We have the Death Tarot card here coming. Now, okay, now that tarot card here is talking about an important transformation that you go through at this time. Aries friends, when you have the answers coming to you, it is likely that at some point you will just like wake up and start to like revolutionize something in your life. I do feel what you were like seeking, let's say outside of yourself, is actually not really you are looking for, but what you are looking for deep down is that deep transformation, and I think the answer will respond to that transformation energy. So by maybe making a bit purge in your life, okay, this purge energy, or starting to really that tarot card for me is a revolutionary card. So this is going to really revolutionize your life as well. This can of course indicate things that also you know they are not functioning for you anymore, and there can be this high intensity when you get into that soul action. So here the answer will come to you in a very magnetic and powerful way, and there is this how to say, your soul wants to like gain some kind of a different quality, okay, and it's gonna do it with the transformational energy. This is like you are ploughing now your own field, and you're gonna put new seeds there, and seeing that what you have been looking outside is actually something you can develop for yourself, okay. At this time you can definitely eliminate suspicion or fear in your life. You are coming to this point with this surety, okay, this surety. You have absolutely power to incite, to inspire yourself, to motivate yourself. This is definitely a great power for also recuperation and regeneration later, for the physical, mental and emotional and spiritual dimensions, once you also let go what is no more you are doesn't serving you. This is, I think, it says ask for what you need and be ready, it says. So what you need is that purge energy to your question. This can also indicate, by the way, this is a Scorpio card. So the Scorpio energy with the death, you are like seeing something to the bare bones. Then this means that there is an opportunity for you, an excellent application in matters of research or investigation, maybe in any field, science, education, like you dig into something, you are unearthing the, for instance, historical data or some maybe ancient methods, or you find some new methods of procedure or information. Here you are looking for something rare, and what you're gonna find is definitely 100% better than what is really outside there. There can be also here the soul action with the death card. There can be some interests here, maybe physical, some interests of maybe different zones, to different areas, like maybe Scorpio energy again bring us the medicine, psychology, physiology, biology, chemistry, biochemistry, anthropology, physics, astronomy. You know, there is also a whole field of interest that you may really get inspired at this time, okay? Sometimes in life I have find some answers to my question in very unrelated fields and in very unrelated ways. So you really need to be open for that. There can be also here for you, your soul action can get into your past. You can recollect all those past drama in your life, and you can actually filter it. You can filter it through, and you can also use it like your evolutionary unfoldment of Aries energy. Okay, very, 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 you are very physically receptive at this time, very intuitive, very visionary, I would say. This card also carries a high degree of creative productivity. Your soul is very much capable of delving deep within his or her. You are with, whether you are man or woman, your soul is very dependent on delving deep his or her being, okay, to draw from this source of energy. So at some point there can be also, by the way, that card is again from the Scorpio archetypal. What you're looking for here can be also, you know, this card is about also being sexually potent, okay, amorous, or for some of us maybe fertile, or this urge like to merge with the beloved energy. So getting into the heights and getting into, through the physical, also getting into the depths of human psyche. So here there is a deep capacity for you to also truly love something, okay? You can just here, because the soul wants the deep experience. The soul wants the deep experience. Here, of course, the downside of that card, the less developed experience with this card is jealousy. And Scorpio, again, shadow of Scorpio attributions like being possessive, you know, not responding in a very good way when is ignored, not taking able to take the rejection, you know, things like that, being vengeful, vindictive. So here as your soul is looking forward to evolve, your soul is looking forward to evolve, your soul here is learning to overlook, to forgive, and also to release the release something there from where it has been kept, from further oppression. Okay, very sublime energy, very sublime energy in which things can really incarnate in a very interesting way. Okay, thank you so much, Aries. So this was your card. Now let's move to the next sign, and this is going to be Taurus. Some hydration. Okay, Taurus, welcome. Now we are going to, we have this title, the Soul Truth and the Soul Action. And an oracle deck will definitely help us a lot. Then I'm going to do the reading with your major arcana card. So we will also get the assistance, full assistance of this oracle deck. This is something what your soul asks a question, and then finding the truth, and then take action towards something. So this is what the soul actually wants to lead itself to nowadays. Doesn't matter what you are going through on the mundane sense, this is the soul speaking. So here, let's get one card for you. Okay, so here your question to find the soul truth is, am I in my head or in my heart? Taurus, am I in my head or in my heart? Now, let's find the answer, the soul truth. What is the quality of your self-talk? It asks. Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. So, your soul action with regards to this truth is, today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. We have the Emperor, because you have simply the ability here to manifest something great. Now, this question, this is a bit, I like this reading. Your question is leading up to Emperor, in short. Emperor decides, yes, he is the rational principle, but as we are here talking about soul's evolutionary purpose, Emperor is the one which is going to make his mind decision match with the heart. So this is a beautiful place to be in. Now, from this journey on, this is also Emperor, of course, it's the rational thinking. So yes, when we say that our brain is muscle, and if we function, use its functions and like train it, actually we are going to be, we will be in control of our thoughts, not our thoughts be in control of us, as we have the Emperor energy. So there is something maybe that you need to take control first. This is something happening in your, again, that self-talk. So taking care of that self-talk first. This is going to be a very important spot. And from there, now we were talking about something empowering here, right? Like when mastering our minds. Now the Emperor here is also a master in his own domain, right? Actually, he has a tremendous eternal power, and he has a innate sense of authority. This is a very headstrong individualism. Now here you when you give decisions where your heart and mind meets, okay, I feel here you're gonna find a tremendous power. Emperor is very much blessed with sound brain, okay, that computer of the mind actually, and this is enabling him for the intuitive process. Okay, so he intuitively processed that, and he has also soul visionary gifts. Now here you are not in just a position to create for yourself, but you are in a position also to create and guide others in something you are maybe already on. Here you're gonna also find courage, fearlessness, and enthusiasm, I would say. Maybe here there is something with regards to authority figures, okay? At this time, maybe you go through a karmic lesson, which is maybe including authority figures here. And in your dealings with them, it will be important to also bring that head and the mind in one pot, as this is where you will be communicating there. I feel here there is a particular advancement on the horizon for you. At this time though, when you ask this question, am I in my head or in my heart? Okay, there can be also some, how do they say? There is actually a very fresh innocence in your soul when you are asking this question. Very, very curious, very naive, very, genuine interest of you about really wanting to know. This is going to, this is going to help you to acquire also great wisdom, okay, knowledge. There is here a power of also accumulating and preserving things as well. I do feel like you are like being in charge of your destiny. Like you are becoming the king of your own nature here. Once you bring the heart and the mind on the same page. So Emperor is definitely capable of creating that miracles. He also faces with the realism. He also respects his role models as well. Because he may have different role models for different people. So also this is you maybe like respect for like someone who is in charge and like helping like others to lead to a place maybe, or maybe you are like becoming that person, okay? You are becoming that person. There is a great ruling energy here, and there is a great way to conduct like one's life with dignity. At this time, you will have a great power to tap into a zone where you will be very much encouraged to pursue things that you have also desire to defend, maybe, okay? Maybe you're gonna defend the rights of someone or something here. This is in terms of mundane matters, you are gaining a lot of power in this, Taurus. Try to use it in the best way, I would say. There is a big attraction. I mean, very charismatic energy is with you. So when you then bring the heart and the mind on the same page, I see here you are rising as a very charismatic figure in any area of your life, okay? This is the dream actualizing archetype. So I'm very happy that you have it. It's the builder energy after all. Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. Now let's go to the next sign, and this is going to be Gemini. Hello, Gemini. So we are going to now ask a question to find your soul truth, and then we are going to offer an action in order to make that soul truth come alive. So for Gemini at this time, on this one. Okay, so Gemini, it says for you at this time, does my life have room for more pleasure or play? Does my life have room for more pleasure and play. Maybe lately things are going a bit dull for you, and you also, excuse me, want to create room for new things. Pleasure and play maybe hasn't been there for a while, but let's see. There is an area, it seems, that you are lacking pleasure right now. It says maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild and playful side of you? So this side wants to come out, Gemini friends. This can be important at this time or whenever you watch this video. So, excuse me. Your soul's action here is, what would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Wow, this is a very good message, because when we always feel like produce something, this is like leading up to consummation of ourselves. Like, we don't have to be necessarily productive all the time, right? There are times we really need to take a break and entertain that side of life. So at this time, this is what it is asking for. And for the rest of the January, this can be also meaningful for some Geminis out there. Also considering the astrological weather as well, with all those Mercury, planets as well. So what I'm trying to say, Gemini, is at this time, yes, you can definitely bring the creative, wild and playful side of you, and you can do this through moon, okay? And now the moon will help us, okay, to first though, you got to ask yourself what area is lacking this right now, and where you really need to take your time to play that. Not willing to produce anything or do anything new, but we're gonna find your divine spark here, okay? Now actually you can maybe start from your sensitivity, because the moon here is indicating you being very sensitive at this time, also with a flair for the creative as well. There is here a sense of maybe extremely beautiful poetry, or also poetry, drama of life, comedy, tragedy. The moon here is also the ebb and flow of life, and as you know, it is also its endless cycles of manifestation, the emotional body, right? And it has been always there in countless lifetimes, and has kept its mastery for many thousands of years civilization there. Something here wants to come out. The moon is facilitating, I think, your expression, be it artistic or in other sense, but this is at the soul level happening. You can definitely bring all those ebb and flow of your life, and maybe you can actually see sometimes, sometimes people take it and produce actually humor out of it, or they write this beautiful poetry or any other things. Or what is your creative spot in life? Maybe this is photography, maybe this is another expression, or this is just giving yourself with the moon a sensual night. I don't know for you, but this is also the imagination and fantasy for sure. So this is also about being psychic, a mysticism, and it has this has to do with memories and precognitive, intuitive abilities as well. There is here maybe a journey you can take at this time somewhere. I don't know. This may also be on your mind, and like something you will really do, and you're gonna feel freely when you are doing it. This is what it needs to come at this time. This is also about, it's a Piscean energy, so maybe this is about to be found of with music, dance, arts, things which are sublime, which are cultural, which can really uplift your heart, your soul, which can, through that uplift, maybe it can ease a chronic or unpredictable problems of this life, right? There is if you have been very modest about your talents, bring them out at this time. They want to come out. This is also about sometimes being listener. So like when you close your eyes and listen everything, everyone around you, what do you really feel there in your psyche? Can be your escapism at this time, maybe a romantic escapism, okay, to the heart of the nature, or anything which you feel doing, but it's like completely subjective to you. Very introverted and withdraw energy as well, where one can really find their own excitement for the things that they pursue. So also sometimes shutting doors off to intrigue and other things that one does not want to confront, or some temptations maybe. I feel at this time also you can achieve this with some kind of a karmic opportunity. It can serve your soul's growth, and it can give you some kind of a refinement at this time. Of course, every soul has a different mission, but have a different path to evolve. But our souls also embraces the expressions of love, also understanding when we help others, when we make people or things around us to rise above the obstacles on their paths. Like your soul wants to experience something here. It may also go in hand with something, but you're gonna feel privileged. You will be very much blessed, also with some divine reflections. I mean, it's a time that you can fully allow to go subjective as well. Just let that play and pleasure in through the moon energy. This can be even like the moon bath. If I had a garden, I would definitely put a tub there, like no one seeing. I make sure I would get this moonlight bath. This would be nice. Thank you so much, Gemini. So I hope this reading can inspire you. I was very much guided to do it, but also very spontaneous. So let's now read for Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Now we are going to find your soul truth, and we are going to offer an action for it. But for this, to find the truth, first we need to ask the question. So what is the question which is gonna lead Cancers to their soul truth, and from there the action? Cancer, so the Oracle gods are asking, in order to find the truth, am I focused on what I want most? And it continues. There is here something, a quote from Tony Robbins. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people double their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Just a sec. I have to check something so that it can make sense for me. Okay, now your action here is what you focus on grows. Today ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? You are guided to prioritize here, Cancer. Now, okay, so when you give your energy to something, it usually grows. This can be even from an idea or a thought to also more concrete things. Now here at this time, what you really want to focus, give yourself to it. We have the Tower. Now here there is a moment of inspiration, I think, or an event which is going to make you to give yourself like focusing something that you were maybe procrastinating or couldn't maybe had the chance to prioritize that. Now with this instant flash, which is also coming through the Tower energy there, you will be very much, this is an electrical energy. It's like it's a Uranian energy, so in a way it can be very innovative and inspiring as well. But I think there is more than inspiration here when it comes to give your focus and to prioritize. Now in order to first build one's values, sometimes values may be also mistaken us. We may constantly, the values that we have formed today may come from things which hasn't worked for us in the past. So there is always actually values updates in life as well, in a way. Also depending on the spirit of the time or the, that sense of time. Actually here there is a dynamo in your life is being created. Something is making you to, it energizes you, it's electrical. Something is returning with full force and fury here. Like it is propelling your soul through time and space to accomplish a great deal in the time that you are given now and in this particular mission. Here at this time you can really find that your soul is like returning to something, and it is gonna get a diverse earthly experience for it, and actually you may find yourself like daring to do something which you have like considered maybe before, like beyond let's say beyond the human possibility. So I think things are energizing for you in a way. A particular this charge, this energetic, this outspoken, this alert energy is like coming and setting like a maybe intention in your head, regardless of the opposition, regardless of the circumstances. It's like you don't show any resistance and it's like, I have this feel now, I'm gonna give my focus to this, okay? Especially if you think there was this less developed sides or fields in your life. This can be maybe putting focus on that. I think you gonna, yes, prioritize, and here I think you will be moving like with some kind of a precision. You will have precision for something. You may be in need of information, you can also attain that. This is not some kind of a battle, by the way. This is something like you are preparing also to face anything, which can also come to you at the time of focus. And if you choose to prioritize something, if you get like opposition for it, this is also actually sticking up more with those prioritization of yours. Your soul here actually is pretty much the Tower energy, accepting the challenge with determination, and it's gonna like prove what was unprovable before, I do feel. And if you, this may be, for instance, also help you to maybe tear down some old structures in your life, and you can build new, and you can maybe show a huge progress in what you are now dealing with. This is I think this is also favoring business or enterprise, something with design. It can be construction, it can be building, it can be manufacturing, it can be metal usage, or to purify something, to make something more refined, or from maybe refining industries, or anything with also like machinery and other kinds of implements. I feel here, I mean, where is your field, where you come from, doesn't matter. I think here you are unlikely that your soul will ignore this energy. This is just there. It is power. It is whirling. It is whirling in the vortexes of galaxies. This power actually runs the world, runs the celestial, and it's gonna like manifest through you. So you may really see some divine will taking shape here as well. You're gonna be like the agent of its expression, I would say. Just prioritize and give your focus. You're gonna create this dynamo-like energy. Wow, Cancer. As a Cancer myself, so proud of us. Thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. Now I'm going to move to Leo. Okay, so Leo, welcome. Welcome, Leo. Now we are going to ask a question which is going to lead us to up to a soul truth, and from that soul truth we are going to see a soul action, okay, as we find the truth. So am I afraid to be seen? Leos are never afraid to be seen. If you are a Leo rising especially, actually to be Leo is about being seen and noticed, because life from like the default setting is blessing you with a lot of capability to pull attraction towards others, and of course Leo energy also leadership qualities. But at this time it seems there can be maybe some past situations is now maybe creates a blockage. But let's find out now the way out from this question. Am I afraid to be seen? Now, it says the world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding, there is no more shame, there is only truth. Live naked and free, it says. And now we receive the soul's truth, and now let's go to the soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? It says to journal answers here. Now this is interesting. Let's get a major arcana card, and wow, this is your card. There you go. The Sun. Naked and free. Naked and free, and there is nothing to hide under the sun. Now here, to get this oracle card and to pick a card like Sun, which is actually, this twins has just come out from the underworld, from Hades. The soul here wants to be seen and recognized, but maybe, yeah, there can be also a time where you maybe want to fit into a place, but yeah, for that maybe there is this in what qualities that you sacrifice in order to be socially accepted and fit in. This is really, but actually very interesting. The Sun card is, as it is your card, this is actually the leader, director, the organizer, right? Entertainer, artist, actor, dancer, you know, it's that very much on the stage occupations. Now here though, what I would suggest here is you at this time your soul feels actually very your soul is very much endowed with warmth and generosity, and it wants to be known in a great way and noble way, I would say. There is here a remarkable talent, and it needs to exercise itself, or a skill. I think you have been like preparing for something, like maybe a task, and it's gonna soon come to light. Maybe you are afraid it to be seen, like you are shielding it from the eyes of the others, but actually your soul here somehow will leave that remark, okay, upon that sand of time. So here it wants to just come out. It wants to be known. There is also like how to say, very generous and giving nature of you, but something also feels very challenging. I feel there is a childlike sense of awe in you. Maybe you are afraid to show it, but actually in every enterprise, new beginning or new quest or quest for knowledge, that childlike awe is the one, that youthful enthusiasm is the one, regardless of the age, which is actually always, you know, accompanying us. So you got to feel your heart with that eternal child energy, I do feel. You have a capacity of something, and I think you're gonna create that fondness of others. You got to be, it's a time you got to be more confident, outgoing, courageous, it says. Yeah, and our souls sometimes, they are very much honest to a fault, and they may also need to resist. I mean, sometimes they also, our souls also resist expressing every opinion, and actually it refrains there. Sometimes it may feel like unwanted, or this type of things, and sometimes it can develop that pride, let's say, and it may go through also, I mean, there is also of course some ego lessons also there lies ahead for the beings. But what I'm seeing here is that you need to, I think, make yourself out from maybe egotism or egotistic nature of a place. Something is not good for you. Maybe another person's egomania, or their immature expression. They are very blinding, and they are actually forcing some unenlightened ways. Here you got to get into the true self-realization in this energy. Learn more in life, like to rise above something, that overwhelming obstacles, it says, or those hardships. And also, in order to pave the way for others, there is a regenerative power in this energy. It can really uplift you. You got to take yourself up, but you got to let your ego down. This is how the algorithm works here. Also, a deep insight to the human condition can also really help there. Your soul will be discerning at this time, I would say. And it really seeks that fulfillment. You can also, at this time, is a good way to take a responsibility and see how it goes. When you take a responsibility here, which may also make others' life maybe easier there, it is gonna give that spotlight to you, I do feel. You need to just tear down that ego association and really show the real you, Leo. I mean, there is nothing to hide there, or any kind of an implication coming from others, like you have to be that, or you should be that, or you know, from the people around you. No, you are not. You are more than those. And here, you just need to, I think, yeah, like taking a responsibility, because this is a very big energy, to make something to get better, and that responsibility, or that aid, or the help you want to give, or what you want to serve for, will actually put you in a spotlight. And it's a time everyone can really be interested with your story. Okay, your story definitely makes sense here. Also, at this time, you can be definitely a good storyteller. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in. Now I'm going to move to the next sign. So, hello Virgo. Now let's ask the question. I'm gonna now, by the way, with Virgo, this is going to be first part. Tomorrow I will continue with part 2. So we are seeking the soul truth, and for the soul truth we need to ask a question, and then we're gonna get an answer for it, and then we will see what kind of action your soul needs. What passion am I ready to pursue? Virgo, what passion am I ready to pursue? The answer, your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Wow. And your soul action is write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whisperings and let your passions draw you towards your dream life, it seems. Oh, attaining passions at this time. And there you go, we have the star. You can go and align with those passions through the star. You have absolutely a talent for something, and you can be pretty much ready to shine as well. Your passion also can heal you, as we have the star card, and it can really bring like a purification to one area. The star energy, of course, like your passion will make you to act in the world, to find your place, and it is likely to offer you many chances there. There is a talent, there is inspiration, there is femininity in this. There is a song, there is truth, there is also altruistic action, maybe, as this is an Aquarian energy. Your passion can be also be that altruistic action, or it can be maybe like the passion for an ideal love. It can be there is something also here to be known, with the to be known energy as well. So you're here though, I mean, I'm sure it's easy for us sometimes to answer questions, but sometimes, you know, very simple questions comes and we sometimes have hard time to find those answers. Actually, you are here as soul in this particular card configuration, that you were born knowing. Okay, you are a knowing soul here. You have a otherworldly awareness of both the inner and outer world. So you can have this really clear vision, I think, for especially what those passions may lead up to. Very intuitive, very perceptive energy is at this time with you. You can even possess a very uncanny ability here, like to read, like to scan like others, like even like speaking words before the other people can even articulate their thoughts. So there can be here an experience here at this sense. This is also something telepathic, by the way. I see no difficulty here. You realize those passions because you have this tremendous power with the star card. By the way, there is something here with the stillness. Like stillness can really help you as well at this time to reach those passions and things to remember from your past, some creative ideas, some discoveries. You know, there is this like field, they may flow to your unconscious field of awareness, and things can actually transmit it to you from the celestial realms for the purpose for advancing maybe in your own evolution, also for others around you. Virgo, here, if you have a particular passion for music or mathematics or classics or, I don't know, ballet, opera, theater, cinema, fine arts, you know, anything. You may also like unite with other people to reawake a particular memory as well. You are also here becoming like a volunteer for something. You may put your time, talent, and effort or resources there. Your mental body will be very refined, okay? Very refined. There is a intellectual power, objectivity at times. This is a time really you can also be in group activities or social interchange with like-minded people that you maybe share similar passions there, or even like the discussions about it, because there can be a exchange of valuable information there. It's like a passion of you, like a soul incarnates on this earth, like returning to make some major contribution or service to something, to your fellow people. So that there is a great opportunity for achieving this at this time. It may also help you to achieve a lasting spiritual wisdom and a liberation. I really like those, how those major arcana cards are like really matching. Your soul here is becoming something to be to born to greatness, okay? The one with burning this destiny, this you know, there is something here you got to advance, okay? Even in our lives, this, it can be even a relationship, something with regards to, again, one of the things you also want to pursue. You have a great divine spark for that. Definitely go for it, I would say. Wow, so I really like it. So the question, what passion am I ready to pursue? If you ask me, many, but just take the best out of it, Virgo. Okay, take the best out of it, and the rest will come. Thank you so much for tuning in to this mini reading with me. I will continue all signs in the second part. So in the second part, we will have the signs from Libra to Pisces. I will see you there if you also have a Sun, Moon, Rising or other astrological associations there. Thank you so much. Ciao for now.